Right, yeah. Yeah, because that's the only one we really met. And even then, we didn't really do much of a practicum, because we were just for the meeting and stuff, right? So.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's just do a prayer, nomine Patris, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitte nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen. Pater. Update. I know last we met, we were talking about the Latin mass schedule. So fortunately, next week I actually have no mass schedule except for Tuesday, of course, because of Solemnity. So I have the noon mass and the 6 o'clock mass for the Holy Day. But I don't think I would want to make one of those Latin, be kind of problem. So that week though, I could look at that week as being the week to do a Latin mass. Since I don't have one scheduled during the week at either parish. So we can look at doing that. Also, there's been kind of a discussion about obviously want to open these things up to St. Raphael as well. The question is how to best do that. They use flock notes over there, but flock notes is used primarily as just, they don't like we have the different groups, they don't really do that over there. It's not that they can't, it's just that we have to kind of get that functioning in some way. So once that happens, we might start opening it up to inviting others. I might just send a general invitation out to the community over there. Say we're gonna be over here. But if we start doing that, I wonder if it would be prudent to maybe start rotating masses back and forth between Raphael and Gabriel, and also maybe meeting for the sessions, maybe between Gabriel and Raphael. That may be a little more struggle for me on Sunday nights, especially after the 5:30 mass, because I have to get over there. But I mean, I'm willing to do that if need be. So just want to put that out there. Combine it, well, yeah, I think it depends on how often Father's going to put a schedule for, because right now we just have the August schedule. So I don't know if we want to do it on a monthly basis or just gonna do like Monsignor Schemmler did 3 months. I mean, fine, but yeah, it's just kind of maintaining that and see what we can do. So, and then we have to be constant about communication. So if they change, I have to do 2 flock notes instead of just 1, or all that kind of stuff. So we can work through that as we go. So just something to keep in mind. Great. So now we're just going to go through the mass. If there's any questions, we can talk about it. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Dominus vobiscum. Fratres nascimus peccata nostra absisimus ad mysteria celebranda. Confiteor Deo omnipotente vobis fratres quia peccavi mimis cogitatione verbo opere missione mea culpa mea maxima culpa Ideo precor beatum Mariam semper virginum omnibus angelos sanctos et vos fratres orare pro me ad Dominum Deum nostrum. Miseriatur nostrum, Civitas Deus, et missis peccatis nostris, produca nos ad vitam aeternam. Kyrie eleison. Christe eleison. Kyrie eleison. Oremus in secula seculorum. So, have the same readings again from Isaiah, and then Magnificat will be the responsorial. Just want to kind of just work through the Magnificat just earlier, yeah, I should have well. Magnificat anima mea Dominum, et exaltavit spiritus meus, in Deus salvatore meo, quia spexit militatem ancille suae, ecce enim ex hoc beatum me dicent omnes generationes, quia fecit mihi magna, magna potens est, et sanctum nomen eus, et misericordia eius in progenies timentibus eum, et serentis in plebi bonis, et divites dimisit in annes, suscepit Israel perum suum, recordatus misericordiae suae. So that's not all of it, but it's just going to be the response for that night, right? Of course, the response for exaltabit anima mea in Deo mea. Then we have the gospel. So Dominus vobiscum. Lectio Sancti Evangelii secundum Lucas. And verbum Domini. Beautiful. And a ravishing homily from Deacon Mary. Well, let's see. I don't know. We haven't talked about that. Nope. We haven't got that far. Okay. All right. So then we'll have the offertory but I think Mary Beth's gonna be singing theirs, but so it was good to go through it. Benedictus est Domine Deus universae, qui de largitate cepimus panem, quem tibi offrimus fructum terrae, et operis manum omnium, ex quo nobis fiat panis vitae.
Benedictus Deus in saecula.
Benedictus est Domine Deus universae, qui de tu largitate cepimus vinum, quod tibi offrimus fructum vitis et operis manum omnium, ex quo nobis fiat potus spiritualis.
Benedictus Deus in saecula.
Oratre, fratres, ut meam vestrum sacrificium exhibile fiat apud Deum Patrum omnipotentem.
Suscipiat Dominus sacrificium de manibus suis, laudem et gloriam nominis sui, Governos Deus
This brings to mind, so the week before I left for vacation, I was asked to celebrate Mass over at Epiphany for Father Rainier, and it was very interesting because I don't want to, I don't want to judge anyone's art show Friday, but he does tend to really be maybe borderline bring the two forms together, which was kind of interesting. Not so much. Actually, the Manchester ceremonies at that Mass was very open. It's just that like it got time to do the petitions, and I was like, "Where's the?" He's like, "We don't do petition. Like, we have to do petitions." That's actually explicit in the. So I'm thinking, like, do they never do petitions or something? So it was very interesting. So just kind of funny. There's nothing to that, and I was just like, okay. So that's what they wanted to use incense, but there was no book of the Gospels. And I was like,
oh, well, that's interesting.
yeah, and I was like, well, no. Yeah. And I was like, well, we don't know. So they kind of got they kind of upped the incense over. Well, I just don't know. So here's the thing.
They may have one.
They may have one just didn't use it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the servers got it mixed up, and maybe they usually do. It's hard when you go to different pairs. When, like, I don't know if they're wrench things, but also I need to do it right.
Yeah.
Like with the germ and whatever thing, so it's like, they usually follow Rainier, is pretty open about that. So.
It's just Sunday, man.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah. So they have I guess I don't know if they do it every Sunday 6:30.
Yeah.
It was good. So well attended. There was, I did, and also too, it was also interesting because it was Latin English kind of amalgamation, and so it was like, oh, that also felt kind of dirty about that too. Because when I got there, it's like, oh, do we have the prayer? Oh, no, he does that in English. I'm like, oh. I was like, so what else? Apparently, the only thing he does in Latin is the words of institution, which also is kind of, you should do it all. If you're doing one Latin, you should do it all Latin, but whatever. It was interesting. So I don't remember speaking to other priests. I don't know if they always do that. I just thought it was very interesting to go to a different place. So yeah.
I have a priest.
They have one priest they're sharing, and right now I think the Episcopal vicar is living in the rectory at Epiphany, but it's kind of like Bishop Ruvatuso in the rectory at Rayfields. He doesn't really have any responsibilities. So I don't know if he's going to be put on the schedule there or not.
So Staley is over there.
No, the Episcopal vicar. So that's Father Scott Jones.
Oh,
Monsignor Stanley is, well, after he's still the Episcopal, he's still the Vicar General until September 8th when Father Shell takes over. But we're going from 4 Vicars General down to 1. And we're kind of planning, I guess that would be Episcopal Vicar. So in the law, there's really no significant difference. Usually the Vicar General takes care of the curia. And the Episcopal Vicars are more territorial. So they have kind of the same authority and law as the bishop, but they also have like a boss. So the bishop can overrule them in many ways. So yeah, it's just an interesting point. Okay. Dominus vobiscum. Sersum corda. Gratias agimus Domino Deo nostro. Very dominus sacrament salutare et omnium sacrorum provincium. Okay, through all that. And then after that, we'll quorum mistatem tuum adorat exercitus angelorum ante spectrum tuum in eternitate latendiantum cum quibus et nostros voces et amitiobus de percamur socia exultatione dicentes. Sanctus, 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 Dominus Deus Sabaoth, plenissum celi et terra, gloria tua, Hosanna in excelsis, benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini, Hosanna in excelsis. So we'll do Eucharistic prayer 1, obviously. And let's just do the Occupite et manducate ex hoc omnes, hoc est annum corpus meum quid pro vobis tradetur. Simile moda postquam scinatum est, accipient et hunc precalarum calicium in sanctas ac venerabilis manus suas. Itam tibi gratias agens benedixit dedique discipulis tuis dicens. Accipite et bibite ex eo omnes hic est enim calix sanguinis mei Novia Eterni Testamente, qui pro vobis et pro multis effundator immersionum peccatorum, hoc facete in meum commemorationem. And then Mysterium Fidei. Stop that. Mortem tuum annunciamus Domine, et tuam resurrectionem confitemur, donec venias. And then per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso est tibi Deo Pater omnipotente, in unitatis Spiritus Sancti, omnis honor et gloria per omnia saecula saeculorum.
Amen.
Preceptis salutatoribus benite et divini institutione formate audemus dicere. Pater noster qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitte nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
The old mass have different chants, I mean.
Yeah. That, yeah, there's several different. Um, Let me just, yeah, well, there may be other ways of doing it that weren't necessarily part of the missile.
Should sing across the Lord.
Right, yeah.
I went from Europe to America, and I heard the same, Our Father, and I say, Lord, like they were saying.
Yeah. Yeah, Gloria, yeah. Well, I mean, and I think there's maybe prior to the council, there may be some experimentation going on. So pre-conciliar might have seen some kind of different chants or tones that may have been different, but they weren't necessarily traditional, yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 So you say what? Well, I mean, he did, but I don't think he was doing that in the context of the mass. I think he would do, yeah, right, yeah, right.
The Christmas.
Right. So yeah, it was more just kind of, yeah, that experimentation outside of the liturgy. But
There's also some experimentation with English.
Sure, right.
It wasn't legit.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's different schools of thought. I mean, something, Monsignor Helmer was the champion of the council, which, probably could be a very good argument for that. Others think that he was the Antichrist. So it's kind of different opinions there, but anyways, but whatever.
Well, as somebody put it. It was, dangerously advanced before the council and dangerously reactionary after. And
Yeah.
probably right for about a week.
Yeah. It really, yeah. It really depends who you're talking. And Dr. Hitchcock definitely has a very high opinion, and I respect his opinion. Yeah. I think that was, well,
I'm not sure.
I don't think the council did. I think, yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's a fair statement. It was more, yeah. Yeah, right. It was the spirit of the council that came out. I think that was really more than he bargained. Was I gonna say something? Oh, I think starting next week, we'll chant more. Just to get used to that, as we're getting ready for Ratu Jelly, so hold me to that, okay? So make sure that we start, yeah. If I forget, make sure we get up so we can start doing that and get ready for December, okay? Libernos cosimus Domine ad omnibus malis de propitios pacem in diebus nostris, Udum misericordiae tuaduiti, peccato simus semper liberi, and omni perturbatione secure expectantes beatum spem et eventum salvatoris nostri Jesu Christi.
Yeah.
Et potestas Victoria Domine Iesu Christe quid disisti apostolis tuis pacem relinquo vobis pacem meam de vobis. Ne respicias peccata nostra, sed fidem ecclesiae tuae, iamque secundum voluntatem tuam, pacificare et quadrinare dignaris, qui vivas et regnas in saecula saeculorum.
Amen.
Pax Dominis semper vobis.
And most is will.
Ferte vobis. Pace, pace. Okay. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, miserere nobis. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, miserere nobis. Agnus Dei, qui tollis peccata mundi, dona nobis pacem. Ecce Agnus Dei, ecce qui tollit peccata mundi, beate ad caelum agni vocatis. Domine non subtilus sud interes sub tectum meum, sed tantum de verbo et vitor animo mea. That was the other thing last week, that the Ecce Agnus Dei, so it was Ecce Agnus Dei, Ecce qui tollit peccata mundi. So the book they had, it was all it said was like, sorry, think. Yeah, so I think I said we gave the portion of the congregation started before I finished. So it's like, okay, right.
So they have a book that they.
You know, they have this, I'm not sure if the missile it's not like the Roman missile that's just Latin. It's like an abbreviated missile in some ways. So in Latin. So I was just very I'm sure it's fine, but it does cause some confusion. Corpus Christi. Oh, I guess we have chalices. I mean, should we talk about this? We have chalices. We'll talk about it in the next meeting, I think. We'll talk about that and all that stuff.
Third week meeting.
Yeah. We meet, yeah.
No.
No, it's, we had another next week and then the week after, yeah. So, for Jesu Christum, amen. Dominus vobiscum,
We'll see it here.
benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater et Filius et Spiritus Sanctus,
Amen.
ite missa est.
Gracias.
And we'll do the Redemptoris and have the post the hymn. Good. Questions, comments, concerns, heresies?
We talked to Father Malik, this class, week month, massive.
Again, I think, as long as he doesn't say anything against it. Which, the other thing is I think he's very cognizant of, and I think it's something to keep in mind. I think share this with you is that I think the long-term plan is that we move all the office and meeting space over to St. Raphael. And I'm not sure how long term that is. I understand where he's coming from. I agree with him. Is that there has to be a space just for the priests, and I think that the idea is to turn this rectory into that space. So this is gonna be our home, which good. So I think I'm not sure when that's going to be implemented. I'm not be gone by the time it's still, I don't know what to say. But that's going to be, I think, the long-term plan. So long story short, we may be meeting over there every week. Regardless. So as we'll keep on looking at that, and as time goes on, we'll make those announcements and changes as they come. So flexibility is very key with all this going on right now. But I don't think Father Malimi has any problem with this, especially since we're not going to interfere with anything going on. Right. So yeah, and to tell you the truth, it's not like we meet upstairs and whether like the dining room or something anyway. We're meeting down here, so it is kind of still separate, and maybe we can still do that. It's just it depends on time goes on, how Father Lee wants to envision, how he envisions that and everything. So we'll be in contact.
Try things out before you have it.
Yeah, I think some of that is coming trial and error. I mean, even the final schedule. I mean, a lot of this right now is just kind of, it was interesting. I mean, to tell you the truth, I think it went really well this weekend with the masses. They're all well attended. Tonight, I ran out of hosts. This is the first time ever I've run out of hosts. I haven't put more out there this year. tonight, ever. Since I've been here. So,
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, in fact, the 9 o'clock at Rayfields was, we ran out of hosts there too. And I ran a host last night at 4:30 at Rayfields. So that's good.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's all just novelty because it was kind of see the new guy, how that pans out, right? Or, yeah.
People at the nine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because there were a lot of people here that I didn't recognize.
There were a lot of Gabe's people at the 4:30 last time. There were a lot of Gabe's people at 9 o'clock this morning. And so good. Good. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I think if we just had straight up the people that came to sit their own parishes, we probably would. Tonight though, tonight is always kind of you always get different people. So, they're for sure to come to the 5:30, but we get a lot from outside the parish. And there were there's a lot more people there tonight. I think we probably had about easily about 150, I would say. Which the most we ever had at mass since I've been there is about 9. So
There have been times, this goes back more than 5 years. Sometimes you have a romance rosary or something after Sunday evening mass, and it was just the church was pretty well packed, and I'm not talking 30 years. I'm talking these times. There was a lot of musical stuff going on.
yeah.
Maybe that we had a heck of a time getting rid of them because they want to stay inside church and talk at the top of the voice, which get rosaries.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you start the rosary, that kind of maybe you silence them a little bit, some of the other, yeah, they can't hear very well. That's kind of a problem, but yeah, no, I know we have our usual 6:30 rosary group that meets every evening in the church. And there's about maybe 10 of them.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
But with we have 5:30 mass, I think, there's some people who usually stick around after the 5:30, usually 1 or 2.
Well, I noticed St. Raphael's, they have a rosary at 7:30 on weekdays before the
Right. Yes.
And there are a lot of retired people, I guess, to make it.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
one point, somebody tried to have a rosary here after the 6:30 mass, but people are.
Well, now they're doing rosary before the 8:45. So they start the rosary during confessions here, and also I think they're trying to do the devotionals like the Perpetual Help, and so usually before the change we do it after the 8 o'clock mass.
Yeah.
but now they're doing it, I think, before the 8:15, so. Or the 8:45. Yeah, so. Good, I think it's still maintaining that tradition, yeah. Good.
Tonight's mass was, because people forgot this kind of.
Well, it was, it was funny, I was headed over to Rayfield's at around 9 o'clock, because I wanted to set up for the catechist training and help off community over there. And I saw about 10 people walk out of the church. A couple families, I was like, someone wasn't getting. I guess, like, what else can you do? I don't know. I mean, if you don't know at this point what the mass schedule is, that's really your own fault
Yeah.
in some ways, right? Yeah. So I think once I get some transition, get used to, and then once that happens, yeah, I think it looks like it's steady and solidify. But good to see packed churches this weekend. So good. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right. Great. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see everyone next week. All right.
So next week is same time.
Same time next week, same place. Make it all work.